morning, guys. Welcome to like the first, I don't know, official like vlog, somewhat normal-ish. I mean, nothing about today is gonna be like normal, but you know, normal-ish day here in the new house. I wanted to take you guys along today because there's clearly a ton to do. I want to just let you know like what has been going on since they actually moved our furniture in. So they moved in our furniture on Wednesday. Today's Friday, so I didn't film yesterday, so we had like one day of just like playing catch up, even though you'll be able to see that there is still like so much that we still have to catch up on. But we had one day to just kind of like settle in, and then today we're just back at it. If you have ever been through a move, you will know that it takes sometimes like months to like get your house into order. So I've had a lot of you guys message me and you're like, don't worry, like I moved into a house and like 4 months, 5 months later, like I'm still like dealing with boxes. So like I know it's not an uncommon thing, but mentally I am unwell. Mentally I'm like trying to make light of it, trying to make jokes. That's why I've been like on Instagram and like just like trying to make light of the situation. But I'm, you know, struggling because it's a lot, and with like the baby on the way, it's just, you know, there's a lot in my head, a lot going on. So I'm gonna show you what the house looks like right now, and then I'll tell you kind of like what we've been up to. And then today Joe's at work, but he should be back home like half day today because it wasn't like a full day of work today. So when he gets back, there's like a whole list of things that I want him to try to accomplish. So we still don't have a single TV up in the house, so that's made things difficult with like the kids. This huge box, like inside this huge box there's a TV, which is like not even like all of that size. Oh, you wanna, who are we gonna send it to?
Mimi.
Oh, to Mimi? Look, Mimi, Riley, Jackson. Does Mimi have glasses on?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. So yeah, still need to mount the TVs. And then this is the state of the kitchen. When I tell you guys that Mimi was here all day yesterday, I'm telling you she was here the entire day. And this is still what my kitchen is looking like. We spent the entire day together just like cleaning and then putting away dishes and like trying to figure out like where everything's gonna go. So like I made a baking bin, like everything still needs to be organized, but at least I tried to do like a preliminary like where things are gonna go, and then we'll try it out. If it doesn't work out, then we'll, you know, switch things around. But like I did mugs over there, I did cups over here. We put like on the very top like the wine glasses that we hardly use. Like that's kind of what we spent yesterday doing. I made like a whole spice cabinet over here, but eventually I'd like to make it a little bit more functional and stuff. But when we were taking stuff out of these boxes, we were like washing stuff before we put away. So like my dishwasher, we were just like running the dishwasher non-stop yesterday. So I've got like more stuff in the dishwasher now, which we put to wash overnight, which is why there's like a million dishes still in the sink, because we've just had so much that we've had to, you know, be washing. So I'm gonna tackle that this morning. And then yesterday also, thank you, Mama, in the pantry, I did just like a preliminary kind of trying to make sense of what I have in the pantry. Not super organized, but better than what it was before. Before it was just kind of like everything was stuffed in the back. There's a lot of dishes, huh? Yes. But yeah, still there's a mess. We have like our giant tub of cleaning supplies, but like all of this area yesterday was full of boxes. So the fact that we're just like down to these two is not so bad. And then we've had like just trash bags full of this like packing paper, because everything that they packaged had a bunch of paper in it. So yeah, that's kind of what yesterday looked like. All right, sorry, my vlogging camera died, so I had to pick up my other vlogging, or my other camera. But what I was trying to say is yesterday Joe installed their security system, so that was important. That was something good that he got done. And then they also came and they finished, not finished, but they worked on building out the closet in the kids' room. So we had workers here yesterday. And then the rest of the day was like literally my mom and I just here in the kitchen. But you know, it was really nice. I cooked my first home cooked meal in the house, despite the fact that we're like living in total chaos. I was tired of eating pizza because we've eaten pizza like 14 days in a row. So I cooked a meal like with my pots, with my pans, since they had been washed, and it was really nice. I finally got to use my caraway pans again that I love and that I had missed. So I was cooking, and again, I couldn't really wash because everything is here in the sink looking like this. But this kitchen has a pot filler, which is amazing. And I got to use it yesterday when I cooked spaghetti. And so that was super helpful to just be able to fill this. Like you just like turn the knob and then water comes out. So you can just like fill the pots right there. I'm trying to decide like of my appliances, what I'm gonna leave out and then like what I'm gonna store. But for now I have my KitchenAid here and we have our Chemex over here set up so Joe was able to make coffee this morning. But once all of this stuff is decluttered, it's gonna be really nice because I'm gonna have a lot of space to like be able to cook and to be able to make meals, and I can still like watch the kids being, you know, like while they're playing. So that's one of the things that I'm most excited about for this house. Yeah, one of the things that Joe has to do when he gets home, well, he's gonna go to Lowe's, I think, at some point today, or Home Depot. And then when he's back, we need to install or hang up some mirrors in this house because we don't have any mirrors except for down here in the bathroom. Like downstairs bathroom, there's a mirror, but upstairs, like where we get ready for the day, we have no mirrors. So I have no idea what I look like. I was trying to do my makeup while looking in my phone and that wasn't all the best. Yesterday, I looked like I had gotten run over by a truck like 13 times. And today I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna at least put on a little bit of makeup, try to get myself together because moving day, as you guys could see, was rough. Moving day was like nothing I've ever experienced. That was just exhausting on all levels. So slowly but surely, I'm trying to start just making this house feel homey and starting to like establish our routines. Yesterday, one of the things that we did was we finally used like our dining room table as an actual place where we ate. So this table here, which again hasn't been cleared from breakfast or anything like that. The kids made slime yesterday, so Riley's playing with her slime. But this is where I want to be able to have all of our meals. I want to be able to come to this table, eat our breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. And we did that yesterday. And that made me really happy. So anyway, I'm going to put you guys down. We're going to start tackling some stuff in the kitchen. And then later on in the day, I'll let you know what else we're up to. This was so good. I was reading, I've been doing like a devotional on the book of Ruth because I haven't like ever like fully studied Ruth. I was talking about like the verse in Romans 8 that's like, you know, God is always working for our good. And it says we do not need to know what God is doing to know that he is doing something. And so that really stuck with me today because that's kind of how I've been feeling in like the last few weeks, like with the move and especially like on moving day and like yesterday cleaning all the things and the amount of stuff we've had to unpack. There have been moments in this move and like with getting this house fixed together that we're like, what did we do? Or like, did we make the right decision? Like it would have been so much easier just to stay in Virginia. You know, like we've had those moments because this has not been an easy process. I'm not sure whether or not it's looked super easy and like the stuff that I've shared here, but it has not been easy. Look at all the chaos in the background. But it's been hard. And so I've had to really lean on my faith and remember that I prayed for this. I prayed that if this was the right move, if this is what God wanted, that he make it happen and that we get a house and that we're able to move back down here. So I don't know exactly what he's doing in that, like now things are just, you know, they're going to be a little bit harder and financially they're going to be harder and just the, you know, the process of moving has been difficult. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I know he's doing something. And I was thinking about that today and yesterday in that I think that he's just, again, continuing to stretch me, continuing to help me grow. You know, now that we're going to be adding a third baby, like there is going to be more growth and more stretching. And sometimes I feel like I can't stretch anymore, but I think that that's just part of his plan for me, and I'm just trying to be obedient to that. And so maybe part of the stretching is learning how to better clean a house, because this house has had to be so clean. Like this house, when I tell you stories later on down the road of things that we have seen and found, it has been just craziness, like pure craziness of the amount of stuff that we've been cleaning. And like, you know, Mimi's been helping us clean here. So she's teaching me things. That's not really something that I did a whole lot of in Virginia, because I was blessed to have like my cleaning crew that I was able to hire every 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that here. So maybe that's part of the stretching. Maybe just, again, downsizing things, purging things, just keeping stuff that is really important to us as part of the stretching. So that just was my reflection today. Like, you know, I might not always know exactly what God's doing in my life, but we can always trust that he is doing something. And a lot of times it's not gonna make any sense to us, but if we are praying, I think that we can trust that somewhere in the chaos there's a lesson, and if we're open to it, then I think that's just like a better way of looking at it. All right, I came upstairs to try to find my phone. I can't find my phone. And so I'm picking up my charger because I'm also gonna do a little bit of work. But I'll show you guys the state of our bedroom and like some of the upstairs. So this is what our master has been looking like. This is Riley's old like full-size mattress that we moved up here so that they could sleep in here with us for a couple days, like while we get everything settled. The kids, remember, eventually are gonna have bunk beds, but we're not there yet. So in the meantime, they'll be sleeping on a mattress. But we were able to set up like our bed, and then I've been still living out of a suitcase. Joe was able to move all of the boxes with like clothes and stuff to the side. And then he was trying to mount the TV yesterday, but something about like a wall, like there was an issue. So he wasn't able to do it yesterday. Perhaps he'll be able to do it later today. This is the laundry room too, where I need to do some laundry. We're able to do one load of like sheets and stuff. So I need to take that out and fold it. But yesterday, before we were able to wash anything, Joe was in here cleaning this thing. I think there's some kind of like a hose or a drainage something that he did. I didn't watch him do it, but he did something to clean the washing machine. These front loader machines, like I never realized how absolutely dirty they get. Like I've heard it, but I've never like seen it from my own eyes. Like clearly, like this needed a lot of maintenance and cleaning that was not done. So it was filthy yesterday. So my mom was like, yeah, you cannot wash anything until you clean the machine. So I think we ran that little like cleaner through the machine that we had bought at Home Depot. And in addition to that, we did like the draining thing. And then also Joe went in here. He went into like the track, because in here there's usually like a bunch of gunk, and he took soft scrub. He was wearing Mimi's gloves yesterday. It was the funniest thing. And he went all around here just like pulling at this and putting soft scrub. And then after he had done that, like there were just like globs of things coming out, which was gross, like hair and debris. So just make sure you clean that every once in a while, because I didn't realize like just how bad it can get. So now we have a functional washing machine, which makes me happy. And then this is where we're at with the kids' room. Just like all of the furniture and stuff is, you know, still here in boxes, because yesterday this is what they were working on. Remember, this was just like a giant hole pretty much. This was just like a giant opening, and they closed it up. Like they actually made, you know, a closet over here. Like they had to build all of that. So what they're gonna do now, I think tomorrow, my contractor's coming in to put like the track and then like the doors and the wires, so the kids can have an actual closet. And then I'm not sure how much of this I showed you in the moving vlog, but this is the same. Like this is gonna be the nursery, and we were able to at least get stuff out of the way so that they can finish up the closet. And then we'll go little by little just putting stuff together. This is Riley's old crib that we're gonna put together for the baby. We're gonna like transform it back into the crib. It was a crib, then it was a bed. Now we're gonna transform it back into a crib if we can for the baby. And then we'll move Riley's dresser back in here. This chair, you guys, this has been my glider for years. We're gonna have Stanley Steamer, I believe, come in and clean it, because look how dirty this chair is. Like this was a great glider, but it's been through like 2 moves. Like this was the same glider I had when I had Riley. back when we were still living here, but you see, like, it's just disgustingly dirty. So we're gonna go get a quote from like a steaming company so that they can come in here and clean it and hopefully save it, because I do like that chair. Then this is gonna be Joe's office, but we just moved everything out of the way and now he has a functional closet. So we're working on closets, but there's still boxes in here, and then we'll put like a wire, you know, closet system inside so that he can use it and like store all his stuff. But yeah, it's been, you know, like it's been hard to like live here in like the state that things are in. But at the same time, like for me also, like I prefer just to have all my stuff with me and to not be like living at Mimi's house and moving back and forth. And then even if we wanted to like stay with Mimi, because I've had a lot of people ask, like, why didn't you just stay with Mimi for a couple weeks until you get your house in order, or like for at least for a couple days? The thing is that my sister and her husband were living at Mimi's house, and they also decided to move the same exact like day basically as us. So they're moving out of Mimi's apartment, but they're kind of going back and forth. So long story short, like there's not even like a bed for us to sleep in at Mimi's house. So that kind of made my decision that much easier. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of just moving parts to all of this. And I've been really grateful that I've had my mom here to help, but she's also like splitting herself in two, because she's helping, like yesterday she was here helping me. Then today she's over at my sister's helping them. And then I think Saturday she's gonna come back and help me. So I feel for her, and I'm just so grateful to have her, and that even if I have to split her with my sister, which if my sister's watching this, I'm pretty pissed off about that, because selfishly I just want her here with me all the time. Where's my phone? I still can't find my phone. Oh, here it is. You know, I get it, and like that's the life of a mom of multiple kids. There's stuff going on in lots of kids' lives, and then you just gotta do your best to help out how you can. All right, it's a little later, you guys. And if you wanna know the realities of moving and being pregnant and like all of the things, the reality is that I just had my first legit mental breakdown. My first mental breakdown since the process of all of this over closets. Over closets, it sounds so stupid. But my contractor had just called. My contractor only speaks Spanish, and he talks like 500 million miles a minute, which I do my best to keep up, but sometimes like things get lost in translation. So he's asking me questions about the closets because he's coming tomorrow, and he's like, I thought your closets had doors already on them. And then I'm like, well, no, they don't have doors. They never had doors. They didn't come with doors. He's like, well, I didn't charge you for doors, like stuff like that. That's what we were talking about. And then he was talking about like, okay, well, you have to tell me if you want. And by the way, like all of this is him doing it super nicely. It's not like he's a rude guy or anything. It's just all of these conversations, all of these decisions that we have to make. He's asking me if I want 12-inch wire racks or 16-inch wire racks. I didn't even know that there was different kinds of inches of wire racks. I just wanted them to make me a closet. I don't know anything about this, so I'm like just having like a legit full-blown breakdown after talking to him. And it just hit me out of like nowhere, just like just sobbing, like, you know, like the belly sob where you're just like hysterically crying. I did that over closets. So yeah, if you've ever wondered what it's like to move and be pregnant and be hormonal, like it's just a lot. Like I just feel like I have all these decisions that I've had to make with like the floors, with the color of the paint, then obviously with everything of like just things I have to order for the baby. My mental load is just over the roof. Yeah, I'm upstairs. I'm trying to figure out like what is 12 inches, what is 16 inches, what's the difference? And then I don't have a ruler, I don't have measuring tape. The only measuring tape I know where it is, or the only ruler I could find is, I knew that it would be downstairs, but I didn't want to keep climbing up and down the stairs because I'm tired and my belly is like hurting. So I'm just like, it hasn't been super fun. And then on top of that, like I was having this breakdown, and then poor Riley saw me having this breakdown and she started crying and I felt like crap. So yes, we are getting things done for sure. And I'm trying to show you the, you know, the productive moments, and for the most part they've all been really good, really positive. But yeah, like I can have those moments and then out of nowhere also decide to lose my mind over closets. And so that's what we did today. I will be really happy when our closets get put in, but I wanted to just show you guys that this is real life and this is a part of it too. And so if in any way I've made it seem like, oh yeah, you know, it's perfect and it's super fun and it's fine, everything's fine, like the majority of my moments are like that. But I also have apparently moments like this too. Okay, so this could not have come at a better time. I ordered, and it's windy, you might not be able to hear me, but I ordered some potting mix. It's probably gonna start raining, but I ordered these grow bags so that I could take my plants that are dying here in these tiny pots and transplant them. So I'm gonna work on that, see if that helps to just like brighten my spirits. I have an iced coffee, the kids are playing with the hose. I'm gonna try to turn the day around. Joe went to Home Depot, so when he gets back we'll continue doing some stuff around the house. But let's do some planting because that will make me very happy right now. All right, it is later and Joe is back from Home Depot. So no, I'm vlogging. But Joe's working on mounting the TV. So he's got the mount up, but look how big this box is compared to the TV. Definitely it'll be a huge help to not have this giant box there in the family room. Is that TV gonna fit in that area? Okay, this area cleared out. Riley, help us clean out these toys. Happy, Riley? Yeah, we have a TV, you guys. For now, the little Apple TV thing is gonna sit on my home preserving cookbooks over here, like my canning cookbooks. Get it set up to the internet. Oh, you have to set it up. This little cord thing will eventually go up behind the TV. You won't see it. Joe just needs to buy like a little mount for the Apple TV, and then it'll like go behind there. But at least we'll be able to watch TV. So that is an improvement. Now we don't need iPad anymore. Now, yes, you guys can lay off the iPad. Thank you very much. All right, guys, it is later. It is bedtime for the kiddos. Joe just finished installing our TV in our bedroom, so that was a huge thing for us. The kids are over here, they're watching Alice in Wonderland. But Joe's also now gonna work on putting up our mirror. So once it's up, I'll show you. This right here is our master bathroom, which like it's missing a door here. This is like where we're gonna have like some of our toiletries. One of the big things about this house that I wanted to switch up was like the entire bathroom. Like this is the state of our bathroom right now. This would be the next big project. I even wanted to get rid of this vanity, and we didn't get around to doing that before we moved in. So for now, it's this thing, which is all full of dust too, because the electrician was here doing some work. But we figured that at least maybe we could put a new mirror and then a new light fixture up on there, and then just kind of spruce it up. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't. Let's see, this one I ordered on Amazon. Seriously, like the next big rental project that I'd love to tackle is like the kids' bathroom. I'd probably tackle the kids' bathroom before I tackle this bathroom. This bathroom has a lot of space, like it's pretty spacious, but obviously like the style and the decor is not what I would like. But if it works, if I can take a shower, if you know, if there's a bathtub, if I can brush my teeth, then it's just fine. But we can also make it look a little nicer than what they had here before. So we're trying to go with like gold here. Doesn't look like super gold. It's more bronzy, right? Whatever, I think it should be fine. I just needed something that was gonna be wide enough for this space. Okay, so we have a mirror.
Close.
is close in color.
Close.
I mean, it's not gonna be exactly, but I think it'll do. We have a mirror, we gotta peel off the film. But you see how like these lights face down? We got a light fixture that would face up. So that way because there's not like a whole lot of space. And then he's still gotta like cover up those outlets. But the idea is to put it face up with the bulbs. I think it can work. Like the metals don't, I think, have to be the exact same color. You can kind of do some mixed metals here. But it's not really off. You can't even tell. So we'll put that, huh?
You can't even tell.
You can't. Can you tell? I would tell you if you could tell. But we're gonna put it with the lights facing up. Like that. We'll put that above the mirror. And I think it's gonna look really nice. So Joe's gonna work on that, and then I think we're going to bed. So we have a TV and we'll be set. So here we go. We have a mirror. All of this is a mess. We'll clean it up, but I think that looks a million times better than what we had there before. It's kind of hard to show you because like the lights are kind of blinding, but we might have to still move the mirror a little bit. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see. Well, maybe that's a little better view. It's got like the glass around it, but I really like it. So we are finishing up in there. Joe's like cleaning. The kids are in bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thanks for hanging out with us on like our first like day in the life, kind of getting stuff done video here at the house. More to come, obviously, but I love your faces. I'm so glad that you got to spend the day with me. I'll see you guys really soon in my next videos.